Hi, this is Rashidi. Okay, today we're going to look at the complete wingback. Now, there are several kinds of fullbacks that we have. The differences between all of them actually start with their position on the team grid. Each one of them sits slightly higher or lower depending on their role. As you can see, the complete wingback on attack sits the furthest away compared to probably the inverted or the limited fullback. Now, this has implications on the team and the way that they move forward and attack space. When the ball reaches somewhere around here, you should see the complete wingback attacking space in front of it, and he will start supporting the midfield. Made easier because you don't have players here and here, because you elected to play a 3-man midfield as opposed to playing a 4-4-2. Or something like a 4-1-2-2-1, which has AMLs and AMRs. To get this to work, you will need to have an effective screen in midfield to protect space, because you're going to have rampaging complete wingbacks charging up and down the flanks. To help them, you will also need players up front who can drop wide and help support them when they bring the ball up. That's the reason why I personally prefer the instruction work ball into box. The reason I choose work ball into box is because it reduces crosses and it increases cutbacks. You need to have a clear vision of how you want to play a football. It took us 4 seasons of playing counter-attacking football before I could get the right players to play the kind of football that I want with my 4-3-1-2. Is it risky to play like this? Of course it is. I mean, honestly, you've got nobody to protect the flanks once the complete wingback charges down that area. So that's the reason why I use either central midfielders or ball-winning midfielders on the sides of the flanks where he's gone attacking, because you need someone to actually try and win the ball back. Another reason why I'm using attacking mentality is because we will be positioned so high up the pitch that your opposition team has to be really good to get the ball behind us. So we've got like 5 kinds of roles with various kinds of duties. You choose the player based on the kind of football that you want to play and the kind of plays that you have at your disposal. You don't just jump into a complete wingback because you want to score goals. You want to win games, so know how you want to play before deciding who you want to use. West Brom started out as a counter-attacking football team before becoming good enough to play attacking football. Even the play instructions, I elected to start off with few risky passes when I was a counter-attacking side and pass it shorter. Right now, I only use few risky passes because they're already running up and down the flanks by themselves, and I don't really need them to run wide with ball or cut inside with the ball anymore. Everyone knows how they want their football to be played. They have a broad idea, but that's not enough. You need to break it down. You need to look at individual roles and you need to see how they interact with other roles on the pitch. It's not enough to just say, hey, I want my balls to be crossed into the box. You need to know how that player is going to get up. How is he going to find space? Are there players who are going to support him? Are there players to hold the line? Are there players that are going to, find the threats on the pitch? These are things that you have to address. So these are some of the attributes that I look at. I have a clear idea of how I want to play, but if I'm going to be faced with an opposition that has got an attacking midfielders playing at ML, MR, or even an AML or AMR, there will be 2 guys on the flank versus my 1. I'm not crazy enough to leave my flanks open to a side playing attacking football. You can see this with either they are playing with wingers on attack duty or midfielders on attack duty, or they could even be doing overlapping play with a midfielder on attack and a fullback on support, or the other way around. When I'm faced with this, my complete wingbacks become a bit more conservative. I could drop them down to support duty, or maybe even change your role to a fullback. Well, I hope this video helped you. It's got details on the complete wingback. Unfortunately, we can't cover all the information that we can normally do, or else these videos are gonna be a lot longer than 5 minutes. I plan to do a few more videos on how you can adapt to changes in the game as well, and more roles. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you have questions, please go drop down to addictedtofm.com, my blog, and leave some comments there as well. Looking forward to hearing from you. See you soon.